Hello world, and welcome to my theoretical YouTube channel. We'll see if I continue. My name is Kari, and today I'm going to do my first book review. It's on The Bloody White Baron, there we go, Bloody White Baron, by James Palmer. And it is, to start off with, it is a biography about a Russian noble in the early 1900s, and his desire to become the last Khan of Mongolia. He kind of succeeds. Spoiler, he also, another spoiler, ends up very dead. Not because of his quest to seize Mongolia directly anyway, but as a general rule, I really enjoyed this book. The entire time I was reading it, I kept seeing the phrase Bloody Baron, because that's what he was called. He was also called the Mad Baron, apparently, which, considering his sadistic tendencies, made sense. He was also apparently monastic and either asexual or homosexual. Nobody's really sure, because nothing about his sex life comes up, which is fine. It makes the book very bloody, though. But it was very interesting just to read something so different from what I've read before. Typically, I stick with Elizabethan history. That is just my absolute passion. So I wanted to read something different, and the title caught me. But as I was saying, the entire time, every time I saw the Bloody Baron, all I could think of was, it's the ghost of Slytherin. I don't think it is. I'm sure Rowling did not base the Bloody Baron on this guy, because nobody in their right mind would base a ghost off of this guy. He's more than a little crazy. At any rate, so I read it in about 3 days. It's only 250 pages, which is next to nothing, especially for a biography. So it read very quickly, very easily, and it had a lot of good quotes, which was impressive considering that it's a biography, and B, about a sadistic mass murderer, basically. But one of my favorite quotes, I have it written down here, is that life is the result of war, and society is the instrument of war. To refuse war means to refuse an epic life. I thought that was a very interesting quote. It seemed to sum up the Baron's ideals quite nicely, so James Palmer did a wonderful job there. And another one, I liked the writing style. 3 million men fought over an empty landscape, nothingness behind them, and death ahead. It just seemed very extreme to me. So those are the two quotes that I picked out of the book. They're pretty early on, but they're just so evocative. They made me really think, and I actually wrote the page numbers on my hand because I didn't have paper or my phone handy to write those down. But they were really good quotes to me. So if you like Russian history, or if you just want something different and you don't mind reading about a guy who sends his soldiers up trees for the night or out onto lakes in Siberia in the winter for a month as punishments, then this is absolutely the book for you. If you don't want to read that kind of stuff, totally understandable. It's not something I would have chosen for myself. Well, I did choose for myself. It's not something I would typically choose for myself. But once again, that's The Bloody White Baron by James Palmer, right there. And I actually would recommend it, just for the sake of something different. So, hope you enjoyed this. I will theoretically be posting more at some point. And have a very nice day, all of you.